Did you know that there's free money out there to build rental properties? I've been telling you guys that 2025 is going to be that year. There's a lot of opportunity out there. You're actually now running into situations where you can get your hands on free money to build rental properties for a living. We're going to go over one of them. This is a opportunity in the Philadelphia market, but this stuff exists everywhere, guys. So it's not just Philly where you can make this type of stuff happen. I've been seeing this all across the country. We're going to talk today about the Rental Improvement Fund and exactly how that works. So how you guys can get started. If you're new to real estate investing, this is the perfect type of opportunity for you. This is actually what you've been looking for. Free money to get into this game. This is a $25,000 forgivable loan. So not small potatoes, and you can use it on a rehab project. So what is the Rental Improvement Fund? Here's the program description. As maintenance and repair needs grow among Philadelphia's aging rental housing stock, Philly's not the only city with aging housing stock. This is happening all across the country. There are lots of improvement funds like this. The Philadelphia Housing Development Corporation is committed to ensuring that small landlords can access capital to make much needed repairs while maintaining reasonable rents. The Philadelphia Housing Development Corporation's Rental Improvement Fund, RIF, offers a loan product to small landlords to repair their rental properties. Loans are eligible for full forgiveness. So that's what you want to hear. Loans are eligible for full forgiveness or a preferable 0% interest rate if landlords meet program affordability requirements during the loan term. What this basically means is if you're going to Section 8 anyway, and I've been telling you guys to get in on affordable housing for this reason, you want to get in on affordable housing because the government wants it. We're in an affordable housing crisis. So if you're out there creating it, there are going to be opportunities to get free money to do it. The government will pay you to do it. Hey, you're going to build Section 8 rental properties. Here's some money. Like, it's really that simple because they need us. They need the small investors to get in on this action. They can't do it themselves. So if you're going to Section 8 anyway, you're going to meet the affordability requirements. So it's kind of a no-brainer, in my opinion, in that sense, to just go ahead and try to get yourself qualified for this free money that's out there. Which landlords and properties are eligible? So here's the eligibility requirements. Landlords who own no more than 15 rental units across no more than 5 rental properties. So you can have multifamily, no more than 15 units. What that's screaming out is this is perfect for new real estate investors. If you are a brand new real estate investor, this is for you. If you're just getting started, you have 1 or 2 properties, this is for you. This is not even for me. So I'm literally just here to give you guys this information. I can't qualify for this. I've done too many deals. I've done 300-400 deals in the last decade. But if you're just getting started and building your portfolio, this free money is for you. This total includes rental properties owned by individuals and also corporations, even if they're inside or outside of the Philadelphia area. So if you own a bunch of properties, you're not going to qualify. If you're just getting started, you're a new investor, which is most of us, you're going to qualify. Landlords must be able to produce a tax compliance certificate. That's easy, especially if you've barely done any deals. It's going to be very easy to get. You can get that over the counter same day. Units where the current rent is affordable to households earning at or under 60% of the area median income. I can send you guys a chart for that if you need it. But that's just making sure that people are able to afford the rent. So you're creating affordable housing. All of your Section 8 tenants, they're probably below 30% of the area median income. So you don't even really have to worry about that. Occupied properties do not need, this is interesting, occupied properties do not need a rental license if repair issues currently prevent the property from obtaining one. So even if you had a property and you weren't even licensed correctly, you didn't have your rental license together, they'll still give you the 25, they'll give you the money just to get the property up to code, just to make it better for affordable housing tenants. They're making it easy to get. Vacant properties must have a rental license, that's fine. And that's easy to get right over the counter. All these things are easy. You can get done in a day. Properties must be able to comply with the building code after RIF funded repairs are complete, which means the cost of all essential repairs must fit within the RIF loan amount. Okay, cool. One negative that I'll call a negative, but it's not really, is the maximum current rent for all units that will benefit from these funds. You know, here it is listed here. I'm blowing it up a little bit more for my people on IG. They're going to cap your rents into the lower area, the lower spectrum of where like a Section 8 house would rent for. So that's going to be like for a 3-bed, almost $1,800 a month. That's still very profitable. For a 4-bed, almost $2,000 a month in a market like Philly. This is different everywhere, but these programs exist from what I've been seeing almost everywhere, and they're popping up all over the place. So this is something that you can do no matter where you're at. But there are going to be some restrictions, but these restrictions are typically meeting Section 8's guidelines anyway. So pretty much what Section 8 will pay you is going to be part of this qualification. They're not going to create a program where you can't Section 8 the property, and that's the people that they're trying to help. This is another one. What repairs are eligible? The RIF cannot cover the cost of repairs completed before the loan is closed. All repair work must be done by licensed and insured contractors. Here's what these things can be used for. New and repaired roofs, windows, and doors. So that's big. You can slap a new roof on there. They're giving you $25K. The roof costs, I mean, you can get a new roof on the property in Philly for $6 grand, 4 to 6,000. So you can get the roof. You still got, 19,000 left over. Sometimes 20,000 left over. Repairs to walls, floors, and ceilings. So that's a lot. You can pretty much re-drywall the whole house if it needs it. So if you got that old granny house with the 1970s wall panels on there, you can rip all those things off, rip those bad boys off, do a whole new drywall job, new installation. They're going to cover it. 0% interest and 100% forgivable. And we'll talk about how to make sure this loan is forgivable in just a second. So stick with me. The loan product. Let's get into the product. The RIF will lend a maximum of $100,000 to a single landlord. Damn. So I'm telling you guys is $25K, but that's per property. They'll give you up to $100K, $100,000 just sitting there that if you don't know about, nobody's going to give to you. How many of us could use $100K to build some rental properties? Could benefit from that. That's amazing. So the loan product, one is $25,000, 10-year term. The loan amount, $10,000 to $25,000 per property. The loan term is 10 years. The forgiveness schedule, the loan will be forgiven 20% annually beginning in year 6 if conditions are met. So it's a 10-year term. If you stick in the affordable housing market for 10 years, you're going to be 100% forgiven. 20% annually starting in year 6. So even if you only went 8 years, it would be getting a lot of money and then having 40% or 60% of that forgiven. It's a really good situation. The interest rate is 4% if affordability requirements are not met. So even if you violate the loan and you're like, you know what, bro, the rents went through the roof on the market. This pocket went from C class to A class, and I'm just going to market rent it. It's 4%. With where interest rates are today, I mean, are you seeing a 4% 30-year anywhere? I'm not. So even in a violation of this loan, it's still at 4%. It's still a win. It's still the best way to get your hands on $25K.